How faith-filled do you need to be to act as Jesus would? Is it possible to perform the corporal works of mercy in your town today, in between loads of laundry, work meetings, and trips to the grocery store? Well, former Catholic communications producer Kerry Weber, now the managing editor at America Magazine in New York City, and daughter of our own Peggy Weber, set out to answer these questions. The results recently published in the form of her first full-length book, Mercy in the City: How to Feed the Hungry, Give Drink to the Thirsty, Visit the Imprisoned, and Keep Your Day Job. She recently spoke about her work to some students at the Catholic Newman Center at the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. All Christians are asked to physically and spiritually reach out to others in need. The 7 corporal works of mercy concern the material needs of others: to feed the hungry, give drink to the thirsty, clothe the naked, shelter the homeless, care for the sick, visit the imprisoned, and bury the dead. As a single woman living in New York City, Kerry Weber decided to challenge herself. When asked to write a devotional book about Lent, she went a bit further, trying to complete all of the corporal works of mercy during Lent.
I realized I was not really doing any of these corporal works of mercy. They seem to be very obvious, they seem to be very easy, feeding the hungry, giving drink to the thirsty, but they're also very easy to ignore.
Mercy in the City evolved to use the Lenten season as a backdrop, and also considers topics of faith and justice relevant to any time of the year. The author admits there are challenges in performing these works.
I think the corporal works of mercy are always very challenging, and we need to do them in a way that builds relationships. It's very easy to go somewhere and to throw out 100 sandwiches and say, all right, I'm very merciful, but if you do it and you don't look at the person in the eye, if you don't see Christ in that person, if you don't try to sort of be present to someone, it's not actually being particularly merciful. So we need to try to incorporate the actions with a kind of mindset that enables us to see Christ in others.
Weber is a graduate of Cathedral High School in Springfield and Providence College. She began her involvement with the Catholic press at age 16 when she joined the summer staff of the Catholic Observer, the former newspaper of the Diocese of Springfield, and the Reel-to-Reel television program. Following her graduation from Providence College in 2004, she spent 1 year as a full-time volunteer with the Mercy Volunteer Corps teaching on a Navajo Nation reservation in Arizona. Now, how did growing up in Springfield shape your faith life?
Well, Springfield has a wonderfully vibrant Catholic community here, and to be a part of that community really helped me to feel a part of the larger church, which I really appreciated. And there's a lot of people here that are very service-oriented, and to be able to participate in a lot of the ministries that are here in Springfield and a lot of the volunteer opportunities through Cathedral High School, I was really there was instilled in me a kind of spirit of mercy that I think continued on into my current life.
For those who are overscheduled, too busy, or think they're not religious enough to practice the works of mercy, Weber says she hopes her new book will bring some encouragement.
We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be in a perfect spot in our lives. We don't have to have the rest of our lives clear of our schedule. We just need to be present to people, and we need to enter into relationships with others meaningfully and in a way that brings Christ to others.
Kerry Weber has traveled the country and the world as a reporter and says that from each trip she garners more knowledge of how to live out her faith. She's excited about the publication of Mercy in the City and is looking forward to talking about it to those who attend the annual Springfield Diocesan Catholic Women's Conference on April 26th, during which she will be a guest speaker.